So today is going to be a nice short and sharp passing drill. 5 players. One here I've set up with cones and the other one I've set up without cones. So depending on the age, the level, the ability of your players, you might decide to set them up with cones. It might be, let's use cones at the very start. Let's take it away as they get used to the drill. Or for week 2, for example. The second one, if you're working with a level of the players that you feel they don't need cones and you want to give them that bit more free roam, free movement, well then you can set it up in roughly a circle with 5 players. So the first variation we're going to do today is all you're going to do is you're going to skip a player to your right. So with the passing movement, if I put on a ball there, you're going to skip the player to your right, pass the ball. All right, the exact same again. This player then is going to skip their player to the right, pass it across, again skip to the right, pass across, skip to the right, pass it across, and skip again, which brings it back home. Okay, so it's very short and sharp. Again, you might start with 2 touch on this one, getting the players to receive on their right foot, getting the players to pass with their right foot, for example. Then you might end up switching it around, and now you're going to pass to the player to your left. So reverse the way you came. So instead of now playing it this way, this player here is going to skip the player to their left and go back the way they just came. Again, you might do for a couple of rounds, and then you might switch it again. Again, this way you're receiving on both their right leg and their left leg and passing it off both feet as well. Okay, so again, you could do the exact same drill over here then, but without the cones. All right, so it could be the exact same again. Player's going to pass and they're going to skip the player. We'll do this one. Let's skip the player to their left. Play your pass. Skip again to your left. And again, skip to your left. Skip to your left. And it's going to bring you back home again with that movement of the ball. Okay, so the exact same drill, right? One has just used cones, one hasn't used cones. Okay, so variation 2, again, we can do this with cones or we can take out the cones depending on the level, as I said, the age, the ability of your players, or you might increase it in terms of you might start without the cones and then week 2, for example, you might say, I'm going to bring in, or I'm going to take away the cones, we'll say. So if you started with the cones, you might take away the cones now for week 2. So let's go again with your football. This time now, we're going to continue to skip. So we'll skip again the player to our right, but this time when we skip, there's a little bounce pass back. Okay, so you're going to skip the player, a little bounce pass back, and then they're going to skip again. Bounce pass back, skip, bounce pass back, skip, bounce pass back, and again, so on, and you repeat. Okay, so what's going to happen with this one? Okay, so as you skip the player, you bounce back. So what's going to happen, this player now, they've gone from facing back here, and as this pass is moving, they've got to open up their body shape, and now they're back facing the opposite way. Okay, so it's just going to bring in that open body shape now with players. Can they see where the ball is coming from? Can they see where the pass is going to go? Okay, it's going to get that little bit of movement here maybe to receive this pass. If you're using the cones now, you have to come to the other side of the cone maybe to receive this pass. Okay, again, the exact same over here. If I want to bring it over here, and again, if I want to do it this time without cones. So again, with the cones, you're now going to have that little bit of movement going towards the ball. The little set. And then you might have check away again to get the next pass, okay? So, again, depending on the age and level of your players, you might need them cones to show them that movement, to go to show or show to go, depending what way you want to do it. Or else, as I said, if you're working with maybe an older players or higher level players, you might say, do you know what, we're not going to do this with cones. So, again, it's your pass, little set, pass, set, skip, set, skip, set, skip, and set again, and it comes back around again. Okay, so with this one, you're looking to potentially do this one all in one touch. Okay, so it's very tight. All right, it can only even if you do use cones, you might even say let's go 3 or 4 yards away from each cone. So it's very sharp, it's very tight. So you're looking for high tempo. Okay, so you're looking for a good tempo in it. You're looking to get the intensity high. Right. Okay, you're looking for communication. So there's a lot of communication here, especially when the ball is bounced past you. Can you get this player ready for the next set? Are you telling the player for the set? Okay, and you're looking for speed as well. Okay, and the weight. So you're looking for speed. So you're looking for the speed of the pass, you're looking for the weight of the pass. All right, both of these are key in terms of the passing. Okay, so again, I've done it here with 5. You might decide to do it with 7. You might decide to do it with 9. But let's do it with an odd number. So then you have that triangle and it's coming back, especially variation 1, that it's coming back and every player is getting involved when you're skipping a player to the right or you're skipping a player to the left.